So you caught a body. What was it at? Was it Peach Jam?
Peach Jam.
And was it who?
Peach Jam was a biggie.
Marvin
If you don't
Bagley?
know, a biggie.
Did you have a good game that game? How did that game go? First of all, who was on the team? Was it just him? What type of squad? You remember the squad?
It was his family AAU team. So
okay.
It was probably like his brothers, cousins, and stuff.
Who
we talking about? Marvin Bagley. Oh, Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
You caught a body on Marvin Bagley?
So this was the Peach Jam. What year was this? You were 17?
Yeah, this was 2018. Okay. 2018 summer. Fact.
Okay.
That was my 11th.
Is that highlight somewhere?
On YouTube.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, you gotta define that.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta define that.
For sure.
That was
Send
my
me the
11th
video.
grade year.
That was your 11th grade year.
Dad, we're almost there.
Today's episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics. Exit 31 Exotics is located at 255 Genesee Street, Utica, New York.
Let's get it.
Here again, another episode, season 4. Season
Indeed.
4, we here. Two Brothers Point of View podcast.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
we in here.
Yo, we got a special guest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we always got special guests.
As usual.
I just said this when they was putting these top 5 lists out. This man was in my top 5 all time.
Every time.
New York, every time. Like,
and it's like you can't even fight it.
Yeah, you can't. Ain't much you can say about it.
Right.
You got much ammo to say like, nah, he can't be in there because the accolades is crazy. We're gonna get into those. The accolades is crazy. But yo,
crazy.
Such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but yo, before we introduce our guests,
yes, sir.
Introduce the podcast. If you've never been here before, I mean, it's a Two Brothers Point of View podcast. 2B POV for short.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm your man Ed Blackshear.
I'm your boy G Brown, aka G.
You know, just the Two Brothers Point of View podcast. And yo, we got Jalen Hawkins in the building, aka at the hood knows, J-Hawk.
What's good?
Yeah. Yeah, yes sir.
I appreciate it. Nah, this is fire, man. We've been trying to do this. We already knew what it was.
Yeah, we trying to do this for a while.
This is the perfect time, and ain't nothing like this time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Welcome, buddy.
Me too.
For sure. Let's get right into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like, yo, I knew Jalen since we all knew Jalen since he was like small.
Mm-hmm.
Small.
What was your first time hearing about him, man? Because I remember when talks, just like anybody in the town.
Third grade, when he was like 3rd, 4th grade.
Same here.
Because like all his two brothers played sports before him.
Shout out to the bros.
Like since he was small, I don't remember he was playing that, but I remember walking out first time I seen him play when he was real little.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody was telling me in the crowd, they was like, yo, he the best one.
Right.
I was like, and what? All the sports? They was like, nah, he gonna be the best one in basketball.
Uh-huh.
I forgot who was telling me that. I can't remember who was telling me that, but that's literally the first thing that they said. They was like, yo, he the best one.
You with the king, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the first time I watched you play, like in the Dick Miller. What was it? Was it Michael Harris?
Yeah. So it had to be. Yeah.
Damn.
I was
Old.
Yeah.
But when the Michael Harris League was going on, and this brother right here was playing for King, I remember Marcus was coming soon. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I knew about bro. But in the town, you're going to hear about kids, you know what I mean? The town is small. People walk, talk, and whisper. Yeah. But I ain't get a chance to catch bro play. And then when I seen bro play, I just like, he understood the game at an early age, knew how to find his spots, wasn't shy. You got to have confidence. A little bit more overconfident sometimes, even to believe you can do some of the stuff. But I was around that same age, I think.
Yeah, he was quick too.
He was quick.
That's the first thing I noticed. He was quick.
Just above a lot of the kids that was already playing. And then on top of that, and we're gonna get into that later, it ain't easy to stay on top. You know what I mean? And to be above those dudes, because dudes is coming. Once somebody smell like, oh, he better than me, there's a little bit of hate in your blood, and there's a little bit of envy, and it's a little bit like I want to be like that too. Like I'm following bro footsteps. So that all comes together. Yeah. And we seen it. We seen a lot of dudes come, and through you, they probably got better. Like, I want to get like that. I did that with bro. When I first seen Ed balling, and he had that, like he was just doing things like to the science of the game, I'm like, yeah, I want to get like that. I want to play like that. I want to be hungry like that. I want to D up like that. You know what I mean? So iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? So usually my bro get into it. So we gonna get this. How we gonna do this? We gonna start from the beginning stages?
We just started from the elementary, but but for you,
Yeah.
when did you pick up that ball and was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Probably around elementary, probably like 3rd or 4th grade. 'Cause I started playing 4th grade. 3rd grade, I was kind of into it, but I still need a little more motivation. So probably 4th, 5th grade. After that, it was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Did you play any other sports?
Probably a little later on in life, probably football, soccer, and
Yeah.
other than that, nah.
Nothing for the teams and nothing like that. Your first traveling experience. Now, this is your young age. So you're saying you was in 3rd grade, you played 4th grade, and that's when you start realizing you wanted to be better. Did anybody come to you like, yo, we're going to move you up a level? Let's put you with the 6th grade, or let's put you with the 5th grade?
When I was in 4th grade, they put me on 5th grade, King School.
Yeah.
But
they wouldn't allow that. You probably would have cooked them. You know, people don't be wanting their kids to get embarrassed sometimes. I be peeping that because I see that today. Like, now we're gonna keep him at this level. Like, bro, he about to kill this level, and he probably gonna kill y'all level too. Let him rock, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope though. You know what I mean? So moving forward, who was your guy? Who was the person you followed behind? Was it Brody? Because I ain't hear about your bro Dante or Will. Well, I knew Will was an athlete. But Dante, I didn't know Dante was an athlete as well. Like you got a long line of like generational ballers, you know what I mean? As we all know, your Uncle Spoon. Shout out to Spoon. You know what I mean? Fellow fisherman.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But having that name and those footsteps to follow, did that ever come to like you gotta do better than them, or was there any type of pressure behind that or with that?
I mean, like I was probably a little later on. When I was younger.
You didn't know,
but
facts.
as I started about to graduate high school, I started like really looking into like my uncle being a pro. And actually, I could have learned from, like, instead of me going through all this by myself, I could have actually like learned and follow his steps.
For sure,
that's crazy.
Because he definitely probably got some stories for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, he go to the.
He still talk that shit right now.
Yeah,
to this
he
day.
still do. Yeah,
What do we?
Yeah, I played with Spoon in like when he still was playing ball in like 08.
Damn.
07. We was playing in 09 league.
Shoot with that motherfucker.
Yo, he still was balling.
I said he was nice though. Like he was nice.
Yeah, he still was balling. He still was hitting threes. He still was out there talking shit. Him and it was me. We had a squad. It was a bunch of white dudes. It was me, him, and Dale Shackelford, my cousin Shaq.
Word.
Yeah, it was us on the squad. That was
He was playing. Shaq was playing.
Yeah, they was balling. We was balling. We had a good team. Just
He was the young gun.
I was the young one out there running around. But
Facts.
Yeah. But he still was balling. Spoon was nice for a minute.
Facts, I heard.
Yeah, he went to he did his Possum thing, and we seen we used to play there for AAU
every year. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He on the wall out there and shit. Yeah.
But so now moving forward, you get into your teenage years, you know what I'm saying, and things are starting to flow.
Yeah.
Now you've been to some spots and you showed out for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What was your first show out? What was your breakout?
Are you talking about school basketball?
I'm talking about or first we might go both. Because if you can remember or you can recall one of them breakout games, let's stick it to the town, then we go deep. What was a breakout game as a teenager out here when dudes was like, oh, this motherfucker a little different now?
Yeah.
Probably when I left prep and I came back King Kings.
Ooh.
That was probably like the last year King Kings.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that year it was like.
Did I play with you that year?
I think.
Did we go to the chip?
I think so.
We lost the old boy.
Oh, yeah, that was
off the
Hoop
shot.
Fiend, right? That was Hoop Fiend. Yeah, I remember that. I watched that. I watched that year. Yeah.
We lost to who? Who hit the shot? He overseas right now. What's Brody's name? Damn. Hit that bitch off the blackboard too. I watched that motherfucker left hand shooter.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, so that was your year. Yeah, you was going nuts. And this is the thing. I remember, when people talk and they don't know a person, and they say like, "Oh, he probably difficult to play with or difficult to coach." I never had that feeling playing with this dude, and that was when you was younger. You know what I'm saying? It was me, you, Sticks, and it was a moment I'm like, "Yo, this dude got the engine." Like, and I wasn't that old. I was just older than him. You know what I'm saying? So, right, we was going nuts. We really had a fire season. We got to the chip.
You had a good team. You had a dog team.
We had a dog team. We had shooters. We had dogs. We had bigs. We had everything we needed. But he clearly had that leadership mentality. If we needed a bucket, we knew we can get buckets, but we needed a bucket. We like, we're gonna get young boy going because he gonna get to it. I seen a level of maturity, and you listened more. And I don't know if it's depending on who you playing with, you know what I mean? But you absorbed the game. You didn't get away from what we was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? A real team ate a good coachable dude. So a lot of times you hear people talking like, nah, he don't seem like it's false. Sometimes you just gotta pay attention. They probably the people who don't even play the game. You know what I mean?
And around here too, you really can't see it with like a player like him. Like I think I really started watching your games when you got in high school. Like really deeply watching your games. I'm like, oh, this nigga know what's going on, but you can't really coach him because he know already what's going on. Like the rest of the team, you gotta coach them to what he's doing because he got the ball in his hands all the time.
Adjustments, are to be made, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's perfectly said because it was like wherever the game was transitioning to, we made up for it, you know what I mean? We had a lot of games. It was just like, who's gonna do this? Who's gonna guard this? You know what I mean? We stood tall. It was I enjoyed myself playing with bro. And we played a few times together.
Today's episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics. Exit 31 Exotics is located at 255 Genesee Street, Utica, New York.
So you caught a body. What was it at? Was it Peach Jam?
Peach Jam.
And was it who?
Peach Jam was a big,
Marvin.
if you don't know, a big
Did you have a good
EYBL
game that
tournament.
game? How did that game go? First of all, who was on the team? Was it just him? What type of squad? You remember the squad?
It was his family AAU team.
Okay.
It was probably like his brothers, cousins, and stuff.
Word?
What we talking about?
Marvin Bagley.
Oh, Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
You caught a body on Marvin Bagley?
So this was the Peach Jam. What year was this? You was 17?
Yeah, this was 2018.
Okay.
2018 summer. Fact.
Okay.
That was my 11th
Is that highlight somewhere?
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, you gotta define that.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta define that.
For sure.
That was
Send me
my
the
11th
video.
grade,
That was your 11th grade year.
But yeah.
Was it? Now you said it was like his family squad.
Yeah, it was his family.
But they was decent. Was they fire?
Probably had a couple ranked players on their team. Plus, they had him. He was the number one player in the country.
For sure, he was.
Like, you don't
and
really-
this one, Marvin Bagley was like,
Yeah.
Different.
Marvin Bagley. He was
Marvin
like that.
Bagley.
You know what I mean? I really pay attention to like the high schools players. I always find them getting into when they get into D1. They're like, okay, then I look back and see him.
Yeah.
He was one of them dudes who was like, he out. You know what I mean? He's well known. So how did that game go? Did y'all lose? Did y'all win? Did you have a good game that game?
I mean, for the whole Peach Jam, me personally, I was coming off the bench because that was like I was coming
Okay.
to a new team.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, I was coming off 6 men, but as far as like, I was averaging about 12 points coming off the bench,
That's beautiful.
playing about 18 minutes.
Right.
Like, I was still getting recruited high major schools.
Yeah.
Just for playing my role. Plus, I had like 6 top 100 guys on my team.
Word.
So.
Oh
trying
yeah.
to fit in with them.
Oh, that had to
playing
be
with them,
exciting.
man. It was just a lot. But, I mean,
But you took it.
I took it. I learned from it. Like you said earlier, I always learn. I'll never try to get away from the topic, and I'll just, I'm saying, take
Stay
everything in.
engaged with the team, and that's why I agree. You are a very good teammate from my experience, and having to being a person where you coming from, and you know it's always played like that. They're the man somewhere, like
Facts.
you know what I mean. If they at home or they coming from another place, and you're hopping on the team, you know they was the man somewhere because they on this particular team. This ain't no scrub of a team.
Yeah.
And you coming there to be the sixth man, prove that you are also a potential starter for this team. So that alone speak volumes. I remember playing travel ball, and I was even I might have been handing the water to the person next to the water. You know what I mean? All jokes aside, but it take a lot when you get on one of those elite traveling teams.
You gotta put your pride.
And you're really traveling. I ain't talking about the Albany, no disrespect. I'm talking about when you on them flights.
Yeah, the EYBL teams.
You dig what I'm saying? And you got to
EYBL
play
teams different.
against the top. Like you said, you had 6 top 100 players on your team.
all going high major.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And then you coming off the pine, averaging 12.
Yeah, still
speaks
getting it.
volumes.
Right.
Do you remember the play? What happened to Marvin?
I don't.
You don't? You just...
I think I stole it. I think his teammate thought I told him I stole it. I ended up meeting him down there.
meeting each other down
At the
and
rim.
fire. Was that one of the highlights, or do you have something better?
Nah, that was probably one of
The most,
Yeah.
and everybody was speaking about it. I remember when everybody started talking about it.
I don't even remember. That's crazy.
the gym.
Yeah.
was crazy.
That's crazy.
The gym went crazy. Bananas?
Almost like had chills, like
As you should. Adrenaline going nuts.
nah, definitely.
So that being said, now we going through AAU. Who was your top guys you played in AAU? Do you remember any other players that you played
Played
against?
against. I played against Cam Reddish.
They say he was beastie.
Lil King, he was crazy.
They
Lil
say,
King, Trevor Duval, Hamidou Diallo.
that's beastie.
That's beastie.
Yeah.
I was class of 2018, so all of them was 2017. I was 2017 first, but I reclassed 2018.
Yeah.
So they was all in my class, like playing against. Eat like every night you matching up against somebody 6'5", 20.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying?
And you held your own.
I did.
And how tall are you?
6'3",
6'3".
about 190.
And you've been through some things too, bro. You had a real long and tough experience and career.
Yeah, I want to start there.
From high,
I want to start there.
Yeah,
Like,
from high school to college.
Yeah,
So speak on it.
So let's get to the high school. So high school, we went to Proctor.
Yes, sir.
You played from how many years you played Proctor? You played Proctor what?
Freshman year, sophomore year.
Freshman year, sophomore year, and got 1,000 points 2 years. Over 1,000 points in 2 years.
Right.
If you stay all four, you probably would have broke the area record.
Right.
Clearly,
question.
shattered it.
I agree.
You know, so
I agree.
So after your sophomore year, what made you leave after your sophomore year?
I ended up leaving after my junior year.
Yeah, junior year. That's what I meant. Yeah,
Junior year.
Yeah.
I feel like it was nothing else left for me here. Cause I feel like I got 1,000. I was really trying to get 1,000 to get a state championship, but if I ended up getting 1,000, I ended up losing the first round of the playoff sectional. So I'm like, I ended up getting one of my goals, but I didn't get the other goal. So I was kind of like in the middle of what I wanted to do. So I'm like, I felt like it just wasn't for me no more. Even though I really wanted to come back though, like, cause I feel like I still had to go get a championship.
Unfinished business.
Had to, but
I dig it.
talk to my parents, my people, they was like, just do what's best for you. I'm saying you might not need a championship here, you might get one on the next level. And I spoke into this.
And you did.
You did.
You did. Got 3 of them. You got 3 of them, right? Did you ain't bring the rings into that?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I definitely got it.
We gonna get there, but so you went to Proctor.
Yeah.
What prep school did you go to after that?
I went to CRU Academy, City Reach United, but it was a fake prep school. So I that was another reason why I feel like I should have stayed instead of rushing and just going. I didn't really do too much homework and research on the schools I wanted to go to. It was more like, okay, I'm nice, school's calling me, so I don't really gotta do too much.
I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to get right.
Right, so me not really looking into the schools and the details behind the schools, it kind of put me in a bad situation. So I went to a fake school, CRU, and I had fake classes. So it's like I really couldn't even go D1 even if I wanted to. The classes was fake. So it's like it put me in a weird situation with that. Then on top of that was my junior year, so I ended up going to Lightning playing UIBL. So now I'm getting recruited by high majors, and I can't go D1.
Right.
And most of the time, you're not supposed to play UIBL if you got Fs or just like high school. My coach had told me like, even though you gotta go JUCO, you can still play for us and you can still get your, I'm saying, get your offers and your film and stuff like that. So I ended up going to CRU, which was a fake school.
Yeah, let me pause there for a second. Yo, that's education for the next
I
ones
was
up.
about to pause it.
For the next ones up, cause it's a lot of dudes like even local all around the country. They going.
You not alone on this.
They
'cause
going
this
to
happen to more
They
people.
leaving high schools and they going to prep schools, but they going to prep schools with no, like you did, no education. They like fuck it, I'm gonna go prep because prep is like to get
the
me
next
ready.
best thing.
Right.
Everybody get me ready for the next best
And
thing.
you want to go, you know, everybody who say they gonna go D1 and trying to go D1, it's a different level when you really have a chance to go D1. And then when you know you possibly gonna go D1, pro is right there on the back of your skull. Like, I'm that close.
Today's episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics. Exit 31 Exotics is located at 255 Genesee Street, Utica, New York.
So we talking about we came back. Y'all don't know this, but we had to cut because we had to fix the thing. But anyway, so we were talking about you dealing with certain things you go through when
You trying
prep
to
schools and you found out it was a fake prep, and then you had to go through some grade situations and you couldn't go to where you want to go to with the D1 situation,
Right.
which stopped all that.
Yeah.
Now you get past that part and you in after prep school.
After prep school, where did you go next?
I went to another prep school, Conrad Academy in Florida, which was kind of like kind of similar to CRU, which was a fake school, but it was real classes. So
Okay.
even though it was fake school, it was still classes to where you could go possibly get into a JUCO,
Okay.
a D2. But it was kids there who was already at that prep school who was ranked in the top 100 too, probably like 3-4. So I went there being a role player also.
Okay.
So like I was a role player everywhere besides here.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
it opened my eyes into being like being a better me, and to making me like lock in everything I got to be in the gym. There ain't no way he playing 40 minutes and I'm playing 10.
Yeah.
And I'm in the gym more than him.
And they need more from you
Right.
coming off.
So it is like that, and
It's teaching you to be a pro, honestly.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
yeah,
what pros
facts.
do.
Facts.
mental.
Yeah, it's all mental.
Facts.
Very well.
I definitely. So I ended up going to school in Conrad Academy in Florida, which I didn't know too much about also. But I ended up building a good relationship with the coach. So he kind of helped me get into JUCO. So from Conrad Academy, my senior year, I played, had a good season, whatever. Then I went to Indian Hills in Iowa. That was a JUCO. That was my first JUCO. Mind you, I was still young, 17, 18, just going into. Mind you, I didn't graduate from Proctor either, because all the fake prep schools and all the things I went to. So I ended up getting into Indian Hills young. I ended up getting in trouble early, probably about my first 2 months at Indian Hills. I get in trouble, ended up getting kicked out of that school. Then mine just did the same year, so I ended up going to somewhere else second semester, which was called Mobley. It was in Missouri, another JUCO, top 5 JUCO. I ended up not going back to that because they were bringing in a whole new roster for their second year.
Okay.
I was only there for the second semester, so I get my grades.
Okay.
And then after that, now I'm a sophomore. I'm about to be a sophomore in college, well, redshirt sophomore because I ain't played my freshman year. I ended up going to Odessa in Texas. And that's where once I got to Odessa, I know okay, I got in trouble already. I got in trouble before. Once in high school, I done went to fake schools. Now I got to lock in, lock in with this JUCO, I'm going home. Saying I couldn't get no trouble, had to do my work. That was my only problem because I was just young, didn't graduate, coming from here.
Doing what you do.
Being outside.
Recognizing that and taking accountability is huge, bro.
Nah, definitely.
So some people right now might look at this as a story that's like, you should have knew better, but this is also a lesson to learn from somebody who's been through it and you've been through it.
Nah, definitely.
I'm just saying, for whoever's watching this, either the adult or you got your youngsters watching this, put them onto the game because your story is deep.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was worth it. So you get to Odessa.
I ended up playing there, had a good season there. I behaved. I strained myself out. Now the season's over. I ended up getting offered from Robert Morris. So now we go to Robert Morris. I'm a redshirt sophomore now. So that was a good little. I learned from JUCO, learned everything, struggled through JUCO, ups and downs, played, didn't play. Now I'm going D1. I had a good redshirt sophomore year. It was cool. I learned a lot there too. And then from Robert Morris, I went to Norfolk for 2 years. And then I went to Moorhead. Well, ended up not playing. I ended up getting hurt. And then I finished up at Elkhorn State.
Now let's go back to Robert Morris.
Yeah.
And this is one of your first title runs. Is this right? Now this title run was.
Second one, if you count JUCO.
I didn't know you won
got a chip in JUCO?
You
He got a
skipped
JUCO
that.
chip. I didn't even know that.
So what JUCO you won? With Odessa?
Region 5.
Oh, that's lit.
You
Did they give you a ring too?
You won a championship for that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
fire.
crazy. That's fire. I
I ain't know nothing about that either, bro.
That's crazy.
Congratulations on that, bro. What
Yeah,
year was that?
Probably like 2019.
Okay.
2020.
Okay. You had a deep roster on that?
I did.
And you came off the pine with that?
I did. I barely played.
Yeah.
A few of these spots I barely played. And
I'm going to say this, though. Barely playing is one thing, but I think them practices, was they fire?
what? I used to love practicing.
Yeah.
Every day. That's all I want to do. Because I know I'm not going to be able to play how I want to play in the game.
Kill y'all in here.
Listen.
Or try.
Every day.
Every
Same
day.
thing.
That's what's up.
We talking
That's a
every day.
dog mentality.
That's exactly what
Dog
that
mentality.
is.
Facts.
A lot of people would have gave up, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people have been going to practice like, I don't even want to be here.
Right. This is stupid.
Yeah,
Crazy.
like,
I
you
seen
know,
so
like,
much
we do.
Players on the journey and just giving up off of just little stuff, or him taking you out 30 seconds, then you going right back in, or you not playing this game, or I'm saying he yelling at you, arguing with you, or fussing at you. Like someday, coaches, some days he might pick on you. Someday it might be a day. So I'm saying you might just ignore it. Like if I could do it all over again, my only regret is talking back. If I could just shut up, I swear I would be happy. I'll be good. I'll be chilling. I'll be satisfied with my career. But as far as being satisfied. If I could throw it over, I would just shut up. Like,
and just do what was
Just do what
told.
coach tell you.
just do what coach said, because it's really more of a pride. Like, even he doing you wrong, and he supposed to be getting more.
He trying to get you there.
He trying to get you there. You just shut up. And I've seen so many players on the journey of just giving up left and right, and
Right.
it's really not that. Like,
You just got to be in it. You got to. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet.
Gotta be
and
in it.
meaning that you got to really take some of them things that coaches say to you. It's just like a job at this point, and this is your boss.
That's literally it. That's literally it.
He's gonna try to get the worst or the best or whatever he is gonna get out. You're gonna test your character
for sure.
Oh man, and I'm not saying it's a great thing or it's a great tactic, because you do break a lot of people that way who be like, I don't never want to play this again.
It's a good character builder though.
It is a great character builder for those who can, handle that. You must obviously had a stronger mindset and was willing to go through a lot of channels. But winning your second title after your Odessa and Robert Morris, how was that feeling? Because this is NCAA for like the topics you're gonna get right now. Well, to us, we looked at it as you feel me? We back home like look at bro,
Fact.
ring him now. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
How was that feeling? How was that experience, bro?
It was still. I mean, it's still a surreal feeling.
Right.
I still feel like me. Sometimes I still look back and I can't even believe like it's me.
Yeah.
Out of all the people in Utica, like when I went D1, like I still can't believe it myself sometimes. But I mean, I was excited. I was still I was unbelieved. I'm saying I was happy. People was seeing my mother and my father in the crowd, so that was even more.
Shout out to Mom Dukes. They was there.
For the journey.
I know they was there.
Facts.
Journey.
I had my nephew in college. I know what he put me through, and just calling me. I know you was putting your mama and daddy through some shit. Shout out to them all day.
Shout out to
Facts.
But it was just a surreal feeling.
Yeah.
For the most part.
That had to be a great feeling. Definitely seeing your mom and pops in the stands, because that's what we really be doing it for. The first thing, we want to buy moms a house. You want to do this, everything, because they was with you the whole time. The real critics, the real supporters, people hating. I know they was in your ear like, yo, it's gonna be all right. So after Robert Morris, you go to Norfolk.
Go to Norfolk for 2 years. Like I ended up winning a chip in both years. Right.
For Norfolk.
My first year, I was 6 men. I came out to win 6 men in the year. And then my second year, I wasn't starting at the beginning, but I ended up starting probably like 7 games in.
Okay.
But yeah, that was it for the Norfolk journey.
Was it tough in Norfolk?
Yeah. It was tough because it was HBCU, all black, historical black college. So you got to deal with that, plus everything that come with it. Outside of basketball, as far as parties, girls,
That
lifestyle, and then on the basketball part, it was kind of, for me, it was kind of tough too, because I went into a situation to where the team was already built too.
Yeah.
So
you just coming in.
I'm just coming in.
Who the fuck is this motherfucker coming in to take my spot?
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
And a lot of coaches took my confidence and arrogance.
Yeah.
Like as I'm going to these different spots, some coaches like me, some coaches don't like me.
Yeah, they gotta adjust. Yeah.
I'm saying, so like Norfolk, one of them schools to where the coach, he liked me, but he didn't like me till after I was gone.
Yeah.
So like me and him kind of built a relationship after I was done playing there.
Yeah.
As far as when I was there, I didn't really do too much talking with him, but as far as I could stop by and say what's up here and there, or like I'll stop assistant coaches and say what's up here and there. For the most part. But yeah, it was only tough on Norfolk because it was more of like people thinking I was the problem, like on the court, when it really wasn't me like being the problem. Like they thought I was like trying to be the number one, when I really was never trying to be the number one. I was just trying to win. I'm very competitive, so
straight up,
practice every day. Like whoever our number one was, I was going to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro, lead. Like tough game.
Let's get her done.
Lead. And they try to always made it seem like
that's you all day, but I ain't gonna take away from you. But that's the town in you, bro. Because I feel the same. I know you feel the same way. Whoever on the opposite side, and you think you him, we're about to find out.
Yeah, and I don't care if you my friend.
Yeah, I want to know how good you are.
Yeah, I don't care if you my friend. We gonna.
Yeah, I'm coming for your neck, bro. I gotta see what's up.
Yo, this small town is crazy, bro, for basketball. Like people don't realize it's small, but when you got the best players like all at one time playing against each other, it's always like
it's a dog fight.
We always decided to push
It's
each
a
other.
dog fight.
We be damn near ready to fight.
What?
ready to fight on the court.
Oh, I got too many stories in parks.
Yeah.
So many stories at the parks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing right now from you, which makes me feel like I'm a proud dude because I'm from here, is I know for a fact that we have a lot of what if guys. Like, what if they took your same route? Some people can talk shit like, oh, he did all that to get to this. Bitch, you would have did the same thing. Cut it out. Because I know I would have. If I known better, I would have handled my basketball career totally differently. Totally differently. And even for you, you would have tried to do something too, just off of what you're learning now. But me seeing you, like, I would have been doing those things. Like, fucking, I'm about to go here. Fucking, I'm going to go here. And then you find yourself in Robert Morris. And then you find yourself in Norfolk. And then you find yourself in Moorhead.
That's crazy. I think about him. When I think about him, I think about you.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like, you know, we grew up playing together. It's like watching you. I watch you get better and better, and from when we was in 6th grade to get better and better. And I feel like you could have went like a route like him. But the thing, like we talked before the show, this dude did all his own work.
Yes.
He made all his own phone calls.
Yes.
We ain't know about doing that back then. Like we ain't know about, like we ain't know to do all
we
that.
Can't blame parents because they don't know.
They don't know either.
You know what I'm saying? The basketball world is such a business now for his age. Like even beyond. Like there's somebody 5th grade right now who making calls for they 5th grader, 6th grader, 7th grader. Like, yo, I got this guy. I was watching Paul Harris, not to change the subject. I was watching Paul Harris because I'm following Paul Harris and I'm trying to get you Paul Harris. I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, you're gonna get Paul Harris.
He's been doing his thing, you know what I mean, finding kids, and he's explaining like the whole process of the basketball world, and you can't be mad at it.
Yeah, it's not just talent.
It's not just talent. You got to be in it though. You really got to be in it.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in this country that's nice, but
super duper many people.
Like when he was telling me, like making phone calls to 100 coaches.
Yes.
And like mad different colleges.
Yes.
Like DMing people on Instagram.
You
like,
wanted it.
Like
I needed it.
Right. And this is where it got you. And not for a second. Because I don't know what you think about, brother, because it is mental awareness month for a lot of us, you know what I mean? Men in general. I'm speaking for the black man. We get upset about our careers because we say, man, I could have did this.
Yeah.
I should be here. But sometimes your journey is a different journey and it's something greater for you, bro. I promise you that. We proud of you out here.
Hell yeah.
No question. My mom's, you know what I mean? I used to work with your mom, you know what I mean? So just off of that alone, I'm like, nah, I got a different respect. Because I know who she is. I know you came from a solid background. We can speak Spoon, but they speaking J Hawk now. You got your own name now, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know, ain't nobody saying, oh, that's Spoon nephew. Nah,
that's J Hawk.
That's J Hawk.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You earn that shit. And even people from the town who can act like they don't respect it, they gonna respect it.
They got to.
They ain't gonna say it, but they respect that shit.
I want to spin the block on something too, because we were just talking about. Because you were just talking about, it's crazy because, like, when I watch basketball a lot different. I'm pretty sure we all watch basketball the same way. Like, I watch everything around the game. Like, I'll be watching other shit be happening.
Yeah.
Like, people be watching the ball, but I'll be watching what's going on over there. Like, what he doing.
I'll be doing the same shit.
Why he not playing D over here?
Right.
I'll be watching other shit when I'm watching the game.
Shit,
So, like, I'll be watching, when I was watching his games when he was playing for Norfolk, the games he came on TV, like, everything he said, I could see it through the screen. I could see like, oh,
energy.
He might be hating.
Energy.
He might feel away. Not. That's why J Hawk in the corner like that. They not
body language.
Like I could see it on the court though. Cause we played ball, but I played ball different. I played ball. Like
I be watching too. It was never like, oh.
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna keep playing.
I'm gonna keep playing.
But the other players, you could see like it was weird energy. It was weird, always weird.
That shit was like,
yeah, I could tell.
You know what I mean? It was like, it was like that. You know what I mean? Put that crown on, bro, head and let them work.
Yeah.
But that breakout, I gotta talk about them. The breakout game in the NCAA game.
Yeah.
Today's episode is sponsored by Exit 31 Exotics. Exit 31 Exotics is located at 255 Genesee Street, Utica, New York.
Yeah, man.
That we all witnessed.
The big one.
We had I ain't gonna hold you. I had a little party at my crib. I don't know if it was Frank Davis. I know GA. It was a couple of us. We had some pizza and all that, watching the game. I don't know where I was at. but it was a few of us watching. And I think you was with Norfolk. I think you had like a dub something and a half.
Yeah, Dub.
My first year, Norfolk.
Nigga.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
When I tell you, I wish I could have recorded my reaction while we was watching that, because I'm like, nah, bro on one. I don't know what play it was, but by halftime they was saying your name a little differently.
Yeah.
They was showing your face a little differently.
Yeah.
I know you felt that energy. What was that like? Was that an out of body?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Another one.
So what was your mindset? What was going on when you got in the game? Did you already know, like, yo, I'm about to just throw this motherfucker, I'm about to play?
I mean, I knew if one of these games, cause like I said, it was my first year in Norfolk, so I was coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I averaged 10.1 points exactly, 43%. So I knew eventually, I worked out every day. I always waited for my time. I knew I was playing behind somebody or something. So I knew eventually I'm gonna have a breakout game. And it just, I was feeling it. Like that first time I subbed in the game, I just had a feeling like the first shot I shot, as soon as I see it go in,
It was over.
it was over. After that, I just felt like I said, I'd be feeling chilled, like I'd be cold.
And it's dead.
It's time to hoop.
Yeah, it's like a warm, tingly feeling.
Yeah, man, that was. I know everybody.
Bro, I felt the same feeling watching.
I was on TV like,
I felt like I was in the. I wanted to get in the huddle like, what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I wanted to be a part of that, and I was. And the town was.
Yeah.
But you go on social media and we talking crazy. From Facebook to Snap, we was going nuts. And that's what I love about the town for giving that love, because you had a lot of love out here too. We know we got haters and we don't really pay attention to them, but the way the town showed you love, I mean, it speaks volumes, bro. That we on the rise. I think Utica alone, and a lot of things I see going on.
A lot of things is happening.
A lot of things is happening, and it's being like, even bro right here, man. Shout out to Connect the Lenses too, man. Because everything I see, for real, everything I see right now is on the rise, bro. Even what you got on your shirt, that's the clothing line, like everything. You know what I mean? The town is getting real dope. So, with that being said, you know what I mean? What's your next?
Pause. I ain't even catch it.
I didn't catch it either. Damn, man. I think I'm too old. What's your next move? What's your next thing going on, man?
I'm trying to get a contract right now.
Straight up.
Straight up. I done spent too long in it. 20 plus years in playing basketball. I'm trying to get a contract now. Whether, I don't know if I'm gonna go to China or Germany, but probably one of the two. And then I'm trying to come back to the States, G League. G League probably a year or two now.
Now, do you feel like you need like an agent or something like that? Is that in the process?
I signed with an agent. He based out of Arizona. It's Global Pipeline Agency. He cool. I'm building a relationship with him now. Right now it's more of we building a relationship, a bond. So where I could trust him to give me a job, because he getting paid out of, I'm saying, whatever the contract is negotiated.
Right.
So it's more
like lawyer work.
Yeah. So once I build that one, I'm gonna be more comfortable. I could call him whenever I want. 2 in the morning, 2 p.m. And stuff like that.
Is it like tapes you gotta fill? Because you already got film, but is there like anything they were asking for you as far as if you're doing workouts now, they want to see if you can shoot this amount or that amount, or is it still they're looking at your career from college games?
They're looking at my career for college games for real, like summer league games that I post on Instagram and stuff. I could also go down there, I go down to AZ and work out.
Okay.
Like for the pre-draft, but I'm not in the draft, so that's why I'm not down there.
Yeah.
But it's other guys in my agency who's in the draft.
Okay.
So they down at AZ doing pre-draft workouts and.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah. Just me personally, I always felt like if I got to do something, I got to pay for it myself, then it's probably not for me. So just wait till I grind enough. Then eventually they gonna want me. I'm not even gonna have to go pay everything out of my pockets to go get on the team.
And you stay in the gym.
Stay in the gym.
They locked in. Staying locked in. Yeah.
Facts.
I wanted to get into that, the summer league right now. The summer league is dope.
Yeah. So this is gonna come out a little later, towards the end of the summer. But right now, the summer league you playing in Salt City, Salt City program, the Qs. How is that going?
It's a good league. I only played 2 games. It's only been week 2 so far. But as far as the talent, good talent. It's a lot of pros, a lot of Division I players, a lot of high major players.
Did you have a player of the week game?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, player of the week. I seen that. Yeah.
I just seen
I pull up some of those. I live right over
I'm coming for every player of the week, just because of how my college career ended. I kind of feel like I'm on a revenge tour. So,
But at the same time, bro, and I don't know if you want to get into this, you've been through some stuff that kept you down a little bit.
Nah, right.
So getting back into the floor thing, it might take some time, but you seem like your progression is, you know what I mean, is doing much better. I think you'll get right where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep staying in the gym, like you said, iron sharpens iron. So I know you with a lot of fellas who.
That's another thing. Sorry to interrupt you. That's another thing though. Kids who trying to go D1 or like
Yeah, there you go.
JUCO or
Talk about it.
Bro, y'all can ask me, y'all can help me, because I done went through it all. So I'm always a helping hand.
I love that shit right there,
man.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
JUCO coaches, D2 coach, I got all type of coaches in my phone that I'm like really locked in with. So like I always.
You should do a camp, bro. I'm not trying to tell you how to handle yourself, but I think you should do a camp and base it on that right there. You know what I'm saying? Get some of your coaches if you can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Try to bring some of them. Try to bring some of those coaches around, and maybe say maybe you'll do a little not a combine, but what we used to do when we get all of us in the gym at once. What they used to call them?
Conditional type.
Get something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know the top players, but like we're gonna tap in this year. And tap into the high school, and you're more than welcome to chop it up with us any more time. But we're gonna start going to these games and start scouting these players.
Try to get them.
Because I want to give more of these high school guys and junior high school guys some light so they can get their exposure. Because that's what I'm talking about with Paul Harris. He has this little camps he does from 5th grade up. And he'll break it down in his conditioning, his strengthening coaches. There's a lot of people, talk speakers, recovery,
not just
all those important things that people don't speak on, right? And it's hard-nosed workouts. Even though they're young, you know, you want to go to a certain level, you got to be pushed. And this young man right here, which you don't hear a lot of players doing, especially experienced guys. This is an experienced guy.
Yeah.
I don't care if you know him from the town.
Yeah, if you look at him because he might be young.
Yeah.
Where you put all that stuff that he did down the line.
You gotta respect.
Like, yo, this dude did
You gotta
did
respect.
a lot, and he's seasoned. Like he's a seasoned
Find another
basketball
person.
player.
Do a joint, bro. Do a camp.
Yeah, at least you do one-on-ones. Like my son working out with Simir.
Yeah.
And Q, my son working out with him. Like just do that too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll let you work out with my little man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. My nephew going to anyways. I'm gonna get his ass going. Well, he got to get me in shape. He said he can get me in shape. Sorry, y'all. I done gained some weight. It's ridiculous. I'm eating late at night and shit. Cookies and shit. I don't even like cookies.
Lobster,
This is big
Lobster.
back. Yeah, big back like a motherfucker. Yeah,
Could be cooking.
desserts on my stomach. Crumbs on my stomach.
Yo, we about to do something with Eat Local, man. That's why.
We gonna do something. We gonna do. Oh yeah, try to eat local.
Yeah, Eat
Oh, I
Local.
can't wait.
Eat Local, man. This motherfucker about to be in heaven.
Me and Keith, son. Nah, bro, but I appreciate you for stopping by. Man.
Yeah, man.
It's
Definitely.
a great story, man. I know it's more to talk about. We're gonna get you back again for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely.
There's one more thing I want to ask you. I ask everybody. What's give me 2 things that's like your motivation for you to keep going. Like 2 things that's got you locked in. 2 things that's got you like. I mean, I can't stop.
My family, for real. I can give you 2. I can just give you 1, because that's all I do it for, my family. It's really up to me. Like, I love basketball, but like I'm good at other things. Like I'm more than a basketball player.
For sure.
So like it's really just pulling on and pulling off my family. Once they situated and everything for everybody financially good, then I'm gonna be at peace for real. Facts.
That's fire. Do it for your family, man. Do it for your family, man.
Hashtag do it for the fam.
Yeah, especially your immediate
That's a
family.
fact.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
you got a good mother, good father.
Because everybody want to be your cousin when you at the
Yeah,
top.
facts. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not
Facts.
saying you don't, because I got cousins who I look at as sisters and cousins who I look at as brothers. But sometimes it be them people who was in that household when it was really grind time that you really got to stick by. I speak on that all day.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the real tough times when it was only my mom and my brother who was right there with me, dig it? So, yeah, make sure you do that for sure.
Yeah, man.
Almost definitely.
And you got you trying to go pro next. You will go pro, not trying. You will.
I am.
Pro.
That's
You
a
are going
fact.
pro.
That's a fact. I see it.
That's the next things we're gonna see from Jayhawk.
I think you've been groomed into being one of those players who you ain't got to really worry about him if he gonna turn it on or not.
Yeah.
Or even a defensive problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not a defensive liability.
Yeah.
You just knowing the game in general, or even want to be in the field of coaching, or
He said that.
or whatever.
Yeah. That's his ultimate goal too. At
So,
the end.
yeah,
At
so-
the end as a coach.
You know what I mean? This experience, they're gonna see that too. Like you
You
have
say
a
you
lot
gonna
of.
coach Proctor at the end.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Want to get Proctor.
Yeah, that's what the fuck. Yeah. See, that's what we need. See, dudes like that, I gotta give love to, because not everybody got that in they mindset. I'm gonna go back home and coach these boys
Yeah.
my way.
Yeah.
My way.
If they get, that's a fact,
Yeah.
and that's the mindset you gotta have. Because I'm not saying the coaches we had that mindset, but they ain't had that mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah, they ain't have
they were comfortable with what we were doing, and we was the engine. Well, however far we went, that's how far they was willing to go. We need to have some people who was like, yo, look.
Yeah, that's why I like they doing in Q's. We just talking about this. Like we need players like him to come back.
Yes.
And then they put him in position.
Yes,
Like-
and more
like,
players
you know,
will come back. Like,
yeah,
I'm
like-
about to do that shit too.
yeah, like, we
we
got
need,
Eddie
we need some help,
Mitchell,
because I definitely like Hawk. We need some help.
Yeah.
I come to that motherfucking
Yeah,
practice.
yeah. Like we got in Q's, they got Eddie Mitchell and Elton on the same coaching staff.
Beautiful.
They got Cornelius Vines and his man's on the and DeJuan Coleman on this
At the AD.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got son who was with Cornelius. Now he coaching.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, he coaching JD. What's his name?
I forget bro name. Fam too. You got
Yeah.
fam out here. Damn.
Him. Then you got Jerome Curse. He
Okay.
coaching.
Yeah, I seen that
Like,
too.
all these dudes they
But
stepping
that's how
up in
you
the
supposed to
position.
do
That's
it.
what we gotta do.
We
here.
kind of like we worried about the political side, but if we put forth the effort, we can get ourselves in there, man. And we going to. In fact,
Agreed.
we ain't even gonna try. We gonna get ourselves in there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
That's
We'll get
absolutely.
there. You know, I have one more question before we go. So we already talked about our top 5 on this show before from the Utica, New York. This man is in my top 5.
For
He
sure.
in my top 5.
He in my 5.
all time.
He in my
All
5
time. He in my top 3. He in my top 3.
I'll take him top
I
3.
got him, Dub, and Kiesel as my top 3.
Oh, that's a solid.
If I'm gonna go 3,
Especially career wise, you can't go wrong with
yeah,
that.
you can't dispute. He got the most college rings out of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, he can almost be damn near the GOAT.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying, but you
Oh,
know,
nah,
1,000
you can-
points 2 years, 1,000 points 2 years. You could have played 4. He could have had like 2,000. You know what I mean, so
Shit, even more than that.
What's your top 5 in the town? Like, not including yourself. Who's your top 5 players that you grew up watching around here that you was like,
Watching?
yeah, these are my favorite players.
This gonna be tough too, because I think I got like
Facts. I'm gonna go Sticks. I'm gonna go Sticks, Josh Wright. No order. Sticks, Josh Wright. Jason, I like the Jason game from growing up.
Jason,
Point guard.
Jason,
I don't know.
Jackson,
Yeah.
long ranger.
oh
Yeah, Jason, Jason,
Like Jason
yeah.
growing up.
Jay definitely was one of them shooters. Did he get a chip? Did they get a
Jay, I
chip?
don't think they won, but Jason used to be shooting them things from half court.
Letting that shit go.
That's 3. So you got Sticks, Josh Wright, Jason Jackson,
DeAndre Priester.
Priest.
Damn, I miss bro when he was young.
We gotta get bro on the show.
Facts.
His big ass definitely need to get in here.
I heard he was crazy.
He was different.
Yeah, he was.
It was it was really dope how that his
It was beautiful
transition.
growing up watching him play.
Yeah, just
We played-
seeing his
we played growing up
transition.
our whole lives. Yeah.
Cause I remember him being like rim grades into like damn
Put that motherfucker in the rim.
every time.
7-footer too.
Yo, he was a jumper.
Yeah.
And a true wide receiver.
Yeah.
If I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that's lit.
Yeah, it's 4. One more.
One more. Can I say Mario?
Yeah, you can say Mario.
Mario Whitehurst?
Super Mario.
Oh my gosh, you gonna love that
Yeah, you gonna love that. You gonna be happy about that.
You gonna love that shit.
I like
Yeah.
Shout out to my bro. Welcome home, Mar.
Yeah, welcome home, Mario. If you know, you know. You know, you
Yo,
know.
wait a minute. I'm so upset because I wish he's seen like the Oliver Rogers and those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're doing ourselves a disservice. That's who I feel like need to be out here. Those dudes need to be out here showing and talking about, or other people need to be talking about these people's games.
Mm-hmm.
But we talking about who you seen. So that is a respectful 5 for yourself.
That's a respectable
You know what I'm
5.
saying?
I like that 5. You got some
Definitely.
shooters in that 5.
Definitely.
A lot of shooters in that 5.
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh, such dope. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's it, man.
Appreciate you
I got.
again.
Any other questions for my boy?
Oh man, I don't. But again, we proud of you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The journey ain't over. I see some beautiful stuff happening.
Only 25.
Oh man,
A lot of
only
basketball left to
25.
play.
It seemed like you're older, but you just beginning, my boy. You ain't even close to seeing what you really about to see. It's all about the grind, though.
All about the grind.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, just want
keep
to
doing
say
what
keep
you're
going.
doing.
Keep going.
Only time will
You
tell.
right there. We got, you know what I'm saying? We support you. Your family support you.
Peace to the bros.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to our camera fella.
You got anything you want to tell people
Shout out
before
to
you
my,
leave?
my guys.
Facts. Kids following my journey, just keep going. Even the times get tough, I'm saying you get overwhelmed, stressing, going through mental health. You need somebody to talk to, call your mother, your father, your friends. I'm saying teachers if you got them,
Hit us up.
mentors, or hit them up.
Hit us up. Even if it's a yo, I yo you back.
Yeah, we
Straight
accessible. Everybody's accessible here.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got me
Yeah,
back
man.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Forget you, man. Nah, but
G
we
Brown
out
back
here.
on Facebook.
We out here.
Hit them up.
Jokes all day.
Business inquiries only.
Definitely. That's it.
None of that bullshit.
None of that bullshit.
Yeah, man. But yo, it's a Two Brothers Point of View podcast. We'd like to thank Jayhawk for coming out. Utica legend. Still on the rise. You can chat. Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsor. Shout out sponsors before we go.
Big time.
Shout out to Exit 31 Exotic.
See him in the back.
Here.
Come up here and shop up.
Shop up, man. Shop
Exit
up,
31
man.
got it.
For Exit 31's
Big
black
time.
owned business, man.
Black owned.
The only weed dispensary in Utica, period.
Period.
The only one.
No duplicate. And the brother who owned it is one of the realest brothers
Yeah, solid.
out here.
Solid.
No question. Come enjoy your experience.
Shout out to Rick.
Word.
And
Shout out to Slice.
shout out to Slice Pizza.
Word
Shout out
up.
to Slice Pizza, one of our sponsors.
Big time.
Yeah, yes,
Big
sir.
time shout out.
And yo, if y'all want to get on the show, hit us up in the DM. 2BPOV underscore on Instagram, on Facebook. Just Two Brothers Point of View podcast with the number 2.
Yes.
You know what I mean, hit us up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Other inquiries, rappers. Oh y'all, man, rappers, singers.
Yeah, we want to do all that. We
we
get
want to
back
do it. If you
into
a
the
scientist and we don't know about it, and it's interesting.
That's dope. You said that. Scientists too.
It's NASA. You work for NASA.
Hold on.
You did.
If you're a cook,
If you're a cook,
Come on.
come on down.
and you want to see my big back to the ass eat, come on over and
You
drop
wanna
us one of them
display
sample
your phone?
sizes.
Lash girls, lash techs, people who do hair. All
Word.
that, man.
Everybody
we
is
trying to tap
welcome.
in with y'all, man. If
Hell
you want a
yeah.
sponsor, tap in. We got a lot of big stuff going on this summer, man. Yeah, y'all gonna get tired of it this summer. I think I get tired.
We outside this.
We outside this summer.
Can't
man.
wait.
Yeah, but
Commentating and all that.
yeah, man. So
Talking shit and all
Yeah.
that.
yeah, but yo, this is the Two Brothers Point of View podcast. I'm your man Ed Blackshear.
I'm your boy Jeff Brown.
This is Jalen Hawkins. Tap in next time. Let's go.
Peace.
Dad, we're almost there.